Iron Man.
As we all know, Sony is trying to create their own universe of Marvel movies, their own cinematic Marvel universe, which they're currently calling Sony Pictures Universe of Marvel characters. But now we have a new report of a new movie in development from Sony that is going to be a part of this universe, and this is a report coming from the Illuminati, which is a super reliable source. But they are saying that Sony is currently developing a Dusk movie. And yeah, I'm guessing you probably haven't ever heard of that character. A very, very obscure character, so I don't really know why they would want to make a movie about this character. But for those of you, which is probably all of you, that don't know this character, this is where it also gets confusing, because in the comics, Dusk is actually Peter Parker. Peter Parker, it was like a version of Peter Parker from the Negative Zone, which Sony can't use that because that's with Disney now, with the Fantastic Four and the stuff they acquired from Fox, so they already couldn't do that. And with it being an alternate Peter Parker, things would get confusing there, so who knows with that. But in the comics, there is an alternate version of the character by the name of Cassie St. Commons. And this character, she took on the mantle of Dusk. And from the little research I did about this character, she's very interesting because she's not dead, but she's not necessarily alive either. So basically, like, she died, but then she continued to live on as like this shadowy figure that could teleport and fly and all this crazy stuff. So it sounds like a cool character that would be cool to make a movie about, but you know, they're trying to make a cinematic universe to tie in with these other movies like Venom and Morbius. And you know, the Venom movie already didn't really make sense when that was first announced. Luckily, that did end up being a success, and you know, I like that movie. And yeah, like, out of all the Spider-Man characters other than Spider-Man, Venom is one that would work. But then they announced that they're doing solo movies about, like, Madam Web and Man-Wolf and Solo. Like, who's ever heard of Solo? And then you're doing one about Dusk? Like, one of the reasons that Marvel is so successful is not only because of their interconnectivity, but it's because everybody knows these characters. Like, specifically Spider-Man. That's why those movies are so popular, is because everybody knows who Spider-Man is. It doesn't matter how many times you reboot the character, everybody knows who he is, but nobody knows who Dusk is. I barely know who Dusk is. So, guys, let me know down in the comments below, do you want to see a Dusk movie from Sony? Who knows if it'll actually happen, but for now, it looks like it is. So, let me know down